I find this to be very interesting. Okay, the ignition light's on. Okay, so let's just pretend it's running and we're going down the road and we're in 4th gear. Okay, we're in 4th gear, way over there, and we flip this on, and you can hear it. You can hear it engaged down there, the solenoid. I'll show you what that solenoid looks like. I actually have an extra. Now there's no red light right here, and when you take it out of gear, red light comes on. I do not know why that is. Oh, that was strange. Oh, it's just because of the engaging when you go over. So that is wild. I do not know. Well, it's obviously making a connection, but that's not what I was going for there at all. Here we are back in Daphne, and I've got to find a place to put this radio. I'm feeling it right there. I mentioned motorcycles. I mean, I don't like blocking any vista of vision here. I don't like it. So I was thinking, this is where I have it up in the attic. The original radio speaker went here. I was thinking, boy, wouldn't it be nice if you could get her there and somehow do that. I don't know. Oh, and I wanted to say something else too. This the wiring of speakers is not just hook up wires. You really have to follow the continuity of the wires. And so you'll see that the black stripe usually is negative. There'll be like, let's say, a white and white with a black stripe. The black stripe one needs to go to the negative side of the speaker. It makes a big difference. You can actually cancel out your sound sometimes. I don't know what to do with this thing. Let's put that up there. All right. Wouldn't that be cool? Something. Now I won't put cab lights in this because I'm not drilling holes in this top. Now I know what some of you may have noticed and are saying that you drilled holes there. Well, actually I didn't do those. They were already there, and these are all existing holes over here. As far as I can tell, this is my backup light way down there, and I gotta keep mulling this over. I don't know what to do. I do know that if I open this door, I will get a lot more air through here. Whew. Instantly. Gotta think things like that over, don't you? So why are the doors got the red stripes on? So people can see if you open the door. Saw that on a Mercedes years and years ago. They had reflectors in the trailing edge of the B-post of the door. So when you open the door, little bicyclists and other motorists can see your doors open and be on the alert. I don't know. Let me make a decision here and we'll move forward. I would like to thank you all for subscribing. I have several new subscribers, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just wanted to throw that in, and I just don't know what to say. It was so hard losing all my old content. I needed it because it's my stuff, and then I lost 2,000 subscribers and everything, and slowly coming back, and I just want to give you all a very personal thank you. We are back in Daphne, and there's my radio over there, and I've been spending a lot of time. Sean just got here. I don't know, he's gonna work on the joints, I guess. I got every one of the speaker wire connections soldered and wrapped. I got the antenna connection. Now generally when you do these, wrap them, insulate them, and then wrap them in foil so you'll shield them. And then here's on my power connections. I'm not using the blue wire because I don't have a power antenna, of course. So everything is wired, and I got it to come up through here. It's sort of designed to do that because the original wire comes up and goes up here and goes where the speaker is. I'm not going to use that area. I'm going to put the original speaker back up there and call it a day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the stereo here. I've given up on trying to do anything else but that. I'm going to put the speakers all in the front. So put all the speakers in the front. You don't have to worry about left, right, front, back.
That's right.
Just make a bank of them. And so it doesn't matter to me. It don't matter to me. And I need to tell Sean this too. If you need some speaker wire, you need to borrow a couple of feet of speaker wire, Sean.
What's that?
You need to borrow a couple of feet of speaker wire.
Oh, you got plenty, don't you?
Yeah, I got a whole spool of it. So what are you doing today? Oh,
I put those back in.
And you haven't put that other piston back on yet, have you?
Yeah.
I promised everybody I would show them what your end point here. So
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Put this
you
back
got your nuts out of water there.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have enough squirrel in you.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at. I tried to make this as unimposing as possible. So what are the two pieces of wood for, you say? Well, we'll see. So there that is. Okay. Let's do it like... I'll try to get a little bit more light on the subject. I've got just a couple of very small screws in there. And so we're going to take this in. Take that and put it right there. You know what you got to do, though. Oh, Sean's out there with some foul language. Okay, everybody, try to get over that now. I think there's an edit in my future. So you push them little tabs to make it go snap when you go in. Because this does not have a removable face. And then she'll go in just like, click, click. All right, well, let's hook ourselves up. I don't think that's too bad. So little wood things, I thought. It don't matter. I understand, I hear your pain. I'm going to put those wood things right there. What you need?
I got it now.
You got her now. Got her if she don't jump. Let's put our little face around there. I don't see any reason. I guess I can get a razor blade. And that one down there seems to be okay. This is just your basic get it at the getting spot piece of shim stock. Okay, that might be enough to drive her down and crack her off. There you go. I'll keep it there. All right. Pandora and Daphne. You know, okay. So she's clipped in, and we'll plug her up, and got enough room under there for wiring, and I'll put the face on her, and we got all these wires down here. I got all the power stuff hooked up, but here's all the speaker wires. The speaker wire was cool because it's got black and red in it. So black is going to be my earth side. My negative side. It's not really earth side. Negative side. Negative and positive. And I got all this extra stuff, and that's the reason they make pull ties. Okay, let me click these in and pull them through, and we'll see what it looks like. Get the face for it. Now we don't want this to look tacky now, do we? So you gotta have your little finishing plate. We are not bohemians. There you go. Isn't that better? And I gotta put my heater and air conditioning vent back in. Yep, she's got air conditioning. Believe it or not, and that's good too. Well, we got her back here. We got a pretty horribly bent piece of steel.
Hey, Bobby,
Yeah,
you got a big hammer?
I do. I got them all in the sledgehammer.
What kind of sledgehammer you got?
The one that's up front.
Right?
I'll go get it. Ain't like cutting through no mash fender. That's some thick stuff there, brothers. Cuss for me, cause that's damn good.
That is damn good. Damn good. Oh, you bust a knuckle? Oh, you busted a knuckle.
I did. Well, I'm a knuckle busting guy.
Yeah, you're a knuckle
I
buster
didn't even
now.
know. Okay, it's all right. That piece of metal's straight now. Now that being in service somewhere or something?
Yes, it sure did.
It'll be tomorrow for that's cool.
What these guys try to use a grater as a dozer, and that's what happens.
I got cold water to pour on it if you want to.
Oh, no, we'll let her
Cool
like that.
natural.
We're good.
All right. Well,
I got to change that out.
we would not have past couple of days. This thing's paid for itself.
Yes.
I got $1,000 in that thing because you got to buy the tanks. But once you do that, they refill them cheap.
Yeah.
You know, it's cheap once you initially get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd done without that thing on several occasions.
They come in handy.
You better watch it. That thing's still hot. It's an Andy Griffith line. When Gomer's cutting through the bank door and he's getting ready to go, and in the background you hear, ah! And Gomer says, you gotta watch it, that door's still hot.
Still hot.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, that is too high.
I can't go up too high.
It's that cylinder right there.
Oh, well then don't do that. Thank the Nick's family for donating the fan here.
You'll just when I raise this, when I crank this up, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it really slow.
Okay.
If you'll just watch how this, if you'll get to this angle right here and just kind of watch how this moves.
All of that moves.
All
why don't you let me do this and get in and start it, and then you watch it.
The 4 joints.
I wanted to get this before.
Okay.
Fast Monty put one of them in the other day, and I told him I put one in a Kubota, and there was a question about, and that just went right in there. I just wanted to get that down. So let me run it, and then you watch it.
Right.
You go ahead and crank her up, and I'll jump up there. It's the 2 outer handles, I remember.
Yes.
Okay, lights, camera, action. No cussing. Damn it. That's usually when I tell you to stop cussing, you go, damn it. All right, well, Sean's been here today, and I just got my Amazon delivery.
Yeah.
And I try to keep ahead of the ball here. So this is what's in my Amazon delivery. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hell. Really?
See? I told you not to cuss. No, I get these on Amazon because I can't find them in the stores around here. Here's thunder. Is that thunder? I don't guess so. Well, those are good too. And you just like picking through them and getting the best of them, leaving them to rot, don't you? It's okay.
I like
You're a guest.
I just don't like them.
Nothing but dry roasted peanut mess.
Yeah, they
you don't like
as long
almonds.
as they don't. No, the other weird Brazilian nuts, and there's another weird nut in there too. It doesn't have any flavor at all.
A hazelnut.
Let's see. I'll tell you which one it is. I like them all. The Brazil nuts suck.
You mean the Brazil nuts are not very good? I said lights, camera,
We got
action.
cashews, almonds, pecans. Wait a minute. What happened to the peanuts?
There are no peanuts in it. And it'll say on there.
Well, those are
cashews, almonds, pecans, and Brazil nuts.
The Brazil nuts are
and
the
see,
ones.
it says right there, no peanuts.
Oh, okay, Brazil nuts are the ones that suck.
Then you mean they don't taste
They
as
don't
good
taste
as?
good at all.
Thank you.
They don't taste good at all.
No, stop it. Let me turn this thing off before I get in real trouble. All right, there he goes. So I know I've shown this, but I won't I want this to be something he'll see if he wants to look at it. So there's my other AutoMeter one that's made to go into my little race car here. And here's my Bonneville. And now, he showed this. I guess I will too. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. So this had the hot cold thing in the dash, the idiot lights. But your AutoMeter, I was going to show that on the Spitfire. It just goes right in there. Boy, is that dark. See, it just goes right into your, this is the original intake manifold. So there's my AutoMeter. Maybe let Sean borrow something, ends up greasy. And then there it is right there. I got the big gauge one in here. I got the little gauge one for the Spitfire. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Let's get over here. Now this one was kind of special because it has multiple places to put the, there you go, we're locked in. See, this thermostat housing, and then this is the top of the water pump, and that's where you go in here. So I had to do some work to get this one to go. This one was not easy because I had to tap it. This one, I kind of remember that now, to get this in, the red part in there, because if you ain't got the red part, this part won't crush. It has the sensor, and then there's another one over here. So this is the AutoMeter hookup for the Spitfire. And I think I just put JB weld in there. I didn't really care anymore. So as long as that's in there, I can get it. I can take the blue part out and leave the red part. Can be permanent. So yeah, I got 3 of that particular kind of AutoMeter, and as you can tell, I use a lot of AutoMeter stuff. You can tell by all the stickers. So, and there's an old one there. Oil gauges, everything. So I'm so glad that Fast Monty with his GTO did a really good detailed video about this. So yeah, I made this dash, and it only had 2 gauges, and it had fuel, and I don't think it had temperature. Might have been oil pressure, and had a little. It was ugly. It's upstairs. I got it upstairs. That's off of TR2 actually, that I knew of in Pennsylvania. So anyway, that's about that. I just wanted Fast Monty to see. I got a little history on this myself. Well, these have finally arrived. And these wonderful items established in Germany since 1923. Say, isn't that groovy? Well, maybe not so much, but they're okay. They're gonna be okay for my old truck. So whatever these things are, GTX 650s. And so I've already got one out. Now I'll tell you the truth, in most circumstances, these things come with the grill. Yeah, I know, I'm at my desk. They come with a little cover. They're all vary. It doesn't really matter what they look like. You know what I'm talking about. I seldom use those. I don't know why, I just don't. Especially if I'm gonna, wow, is it that dark in here? So anyway, get my feet out of the way. I got pretty feet though, don't I? Staircase toes and all. So these feel substantial enough, and like them. So we'll be putting those in. And sometimes, you know, if you can't find your hardware, comes with a little bit of wire. I guess the hardware's back there. Sometimes you can't find the screw, or the hardware is stuck to the magnet back there. So how many times has that happened to you? Don't let that happen to you. What are those people doing down there? Oh, the air conditioners made it foggy looking. Well, they're on my property, so I'm gonna have to get rid of them. Maybe it's some of their friends. It's been raining, so everything's so foggy. Unless you got this remote for this thing, you can't turn it on. You have to. There's no on/off button on the unit itself. But that's okay. I have don't use the speaker wire. It comes with these. Boy, it's the junk. So it's like a couple of strands. It's copper holding hands. It ain't no copper wire. I just stuck the speakers to the back of the cab. It's gonna be fine. So you get the maximum amount of joy there. So let's see what we got here.
Scorpio laughs. How much? Now it's a conference.
No music at all.
Seats are weird.
There we go. If you can call that music.
Is where it's gotten her.
Okay, well, anyway.
Scarpia calls for Spoletta and
Oh, this is opera. I'll have to listen to that.
fake execution. A firing
So,
squad
when I
with
just,
blank bullets.
I'm just driving along and I can just do whatever I want to do here.
We'll get Tosca and Cavaradossi
And,
safely out of Rome. As he's writing, Tosca quietly takes a knife from his dinner table. When the letter is finished, Scarpia
kinda
holds
fun.
out his arms, gloating that the beautiful Tosca is finally his. But as he reaches for her, she
Left
cuts
equals
his
right. I
throat.
like that.
Scarpia falls,
And we're
crying
going
for
to,
help. Tosca mocks him as he bleeds to death, screaming at him to choke on his own blood. With
Not a
Scarpia
nice
dead,
guy there,
Tosca
choking on
stands
your own
over
blood
him
and all that.
says, "Now I forgive him." She places candles at his head and feet and a crucifix
Ooh, that's
on his
better.
chest and looks down at the body again, saying, "Before this man, all of Rome trembled." Then she quietly leaves, taking the letter of passage with her.
That's much
and
better.
the
Well, that's it. I mean, that's really all they can. There they go. They're leaving. See that you do.
recording was made
So,
too, and it's famous for more than its extraordinary.
very good. Okay, so I'm very happy with that. It's not hard to do. Just, you know, you just got to take time. Let's get back to the sink project. So give me a nice foggy thumbs up. Do Foggy Mountain. Okay, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. And thanks again for all the subscriptions I'm getting. Appreciate that.